Big changes that you've been waiting for are coming. We always do our best to listen to our community. We are aware that there are some pain points, and we've already started the process of solving them. As part of this, Captain, get ready for some impactful changes to submarines and anti-submarine warfare in World of Warships. Our overall aim is to make the interactions between different ship types more intuitive and straightforward. In particular, our goal has been to implement additional countermeasures for all battle participants. That's why we've slightly changed the functionality of anti-submarine defenses of surface ships. The Venezia and Hindenburg branches, excluding Montecuccoli, as well as Prince Eugen and Admiral Schroeder, have received depth charge airstrike in place of the depth charges they were previously equipped with. Tier 5 and 7 battleships, as well as Ohio, Thunderer, Jean Bart, and Jean Bart B, have received an increase in their depth charge airstrike range. Depth charge airstrike on Tier 5 through 7 battleships and cruisers now has a shorter cooldown. For Tier 5 and 6 battleships and cruisers, the bomb damage was slightly reduced. This means you can utilize depth charge airstrike more frequently, but with less damage per use. The Venezia, Zhao, and Yodo branches have received the submarine surveillance consumable in a separate slot, which was previously available only to submarines. Despite the changes to the anti-submarine defenses of surface ships, we want to maintain the current combat capability level of submarines. To facilitate this, here are the balanced changes we've made to submarines. The working principle of the hydrophone consumable, which is available to all submarines, has changed. From now on, it'll allow you to instantly highlight ships within range, regardless of terrain and even if they are behind islands. You can activate it while surfaced, as well as at the periscope or operational depths, but it'll only spot the ships that are at periscope depth or on the surface. The consumable functionality has become more similar to hydroacoustic search and surveillance radar. It will make it more difficult for submarines to shotgun surface ships by firing torpedoes in immediate proximity to them, as it will be more challenging to track moving targets while underwater. When submarines use their hydrophone to detect ships, static silhouettes of these spotted ships will appear for a short period and then disappear. Ships located behind terrain, an island for example, will be displayed as a short static flash without a silhouette. This means that hydrophone for submarines has become more of a defense tool rather than a tool for attacking. We've also added a collision warning for submarines if they are submerged and another submarine approaches within a 2-kilometer radius. This warning will appear even if the enemy submarine has not been spotted. In this case, the warning will disappear as soon as the enemy submarine leaves the 2-kilometer radius in any direction, including by surfacing. The warning always remains the same, no matter how many submarines are in this radius. In addition, we've improved the turning circle radius of all submarines to boost their maneuverability and survivability. This will be especially important considering the changes to anti-submarine defenses of surface ships. On average, the turning circle radius will be reduced by approximately 20%. And finally, we've added some effects to 2 signals. Sierra Bravo now reduces the cooldown time of the submarine surveillance and hydrophone consumables by 10%, while the X-ray Papa Uno 1 signal now increases dive capacity by 5%. These are only the first serious changes to submarines and anti-submarine defenses of surface ships. We'll continue to implement changes in future game updates, and we'll keep listening to our community. Please do leave your feedback about these changes in comments under this video. You can read more about all the changes in a dedicated article on our website. Prepare to dive, Captain.